What's happening, guys? This is Vic from V-Drive bringing it to you. 2018 RS5, beautiful looking vehicle. I got a chance to spend a few days with this vehicle from my boy Alex. Thanks for lending me this vehicle. It has a nice satin vanilla wrap on this vehicle. Some of you might be wondering, it's not quite diamond white, it's not a summit white. What's going on? It's just the wrap, but it enhances the whole look of the vehicle. Let's get into it. Some of you Mercedes AMG or the BMW M4 fans, you're gonna end up loving this car, just so you know. First off, starting with, you have the cool looking hood with the nice lines, but that's not the most exciting part. You have this overhang or overlap, whatever you want to call it, on top of the body, which looks really cool. You have the nice LED lights at the front end. You have the washer for the LEDs here too. You have the full blacked out grille with the RS5 badge there, blacked out Audi badge, front camera, quarter sign, and you have the carbon fiber lip at the very bottom. Looks really cool. And right here you have the giant vent on both the ends to feed cooling to your giant rotors, which I'm going to get into a second, but you have the intercoolers behind there too, which is a pretty cool thing. One thing that I was disappointed about this car is you have this piece right here, gloss black piece, that looks like a live vent, but it is not. So I don't know what the whole purpose is, maybe just for the looks, but you have this Michelin Pilot Sport tires there. These are 265/50 ZR 20 inches and pretty wide tires. Not a lot of space right here, low profiles, and you have the RS brakes behind there. Alex, my boy, upgraded these brakes there too, just so you can stop, this car a little bit faster than usual. This car brand new was about 82 grand in Canada, but right now in 2025 you can buy it for dirt cheap, probably around like 45,000-50,000 depending on the kilometers. And at the front you have the automatic braking mirror right here, the camera right here, and you have the rain sensing, which you just encounter here. Now on the side you have the RS5 badge, you have the side skirt that has the carbon fiber all around, a cool line that goes all across the vehicle there that gives you this nice wider look of the vehicle here too. And remember that gloss black, the fake vent, it kind of carries at the back there too. Now you have the carbon fiber lip at the back here, looks really cool. You have the nice fastback look of the vehicle. You have the blacked out Audi badge again, RS5, carbon fiber underneath. You have your dual set of exhaust at the very back there too, and just for more aerodynamics to increase the downforce, you have the splitter just underneath there too, which is pretty cool. Now let's get inside the engine so I can show you what it's packing underneath the hood. Thank you so much for watching my video. Be sure to subscribe to my channel because there is more and more fun content on the way, and if there is a specific car that you want me to review, please let me know. All right, this is what you get. You have under the hood 2.9 V6 twin turbo that is putting out 444 horsepower and 443 pound-feet of torque, paired with 8-speed transmission. Of course, we took the cover off so we can show it to you how it looks like. You have these little baby turbos right here that produce all that power. Alex, my boy, also did the downpipes on this, so that's why the vehicle sounds really cool, which is the best part about this vehicle. And it can go 0 to 100 in 3.7 seconds. Yes, you 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in 3.7 seconds, which is faster than an AMG 2018 that has a 4-liter V8 and a BMW 3-liter twin turbo. So this is the car that you actually want. Now let's get inside the interior so I can show you a few more things. Before I get into the interior, this is the fob that you get with this. Obviously, you can have a phone app if you need a remote starter in North America. But you know what? This is the kind of a car that you want to keep it in the garage, so not really a remote starter. But inside here, you have the carbon fiber right here. A lot of carbon fiber, suede inside here. Leather seats, leather portion here with the red stitchings. Actually, let me do it again. Leather seat. Before I get inside the interior, this is the fob that you get. No remote starter, obviously, on the fob. It's a German vehicle, but you can have a phone app for that. But on the door panel, you have the carbon fiber, lock and lock buttons, all that stuff. Suede right here, leather finish with the red stitchings. And when you enter, you have the RS5 badge here as well. And these are the kind of seats that you get with this vehicle. You get leather seats with the diamond stitching with the red stitchings, RS badge right here, and these seats are heated and massaging. And if you go for a luxury package in this, there's one more package. You can also add cooling seats as well. Of course, you can control all those settings right here. Looking at the seat belt, you have the black seat belts with the red finishing. Looks pretty cool. And if you want to get to the back seats, you can either press this button right here, or you can just pull this up and you can slide your kids or dog or your girlfriend that you don't really care about at the back. But again, When I am driving and I'm 6'2", I don't really have much space at the back, so we're gonna leave that conversation for some other day. But let's just move this back so I can show you a few more things. Obviously, you have the RS mats and all that stuff, nothing crazy. You have the sport pedal, however, and you have a sport death pedal as well. Now getting inside here, this is what you see when you jump inside. You have the suede steering wheel with the paddle shifters, a digital dash. You can throw your G meter right there. You do have a heads-up display, which is currently off right now. Hope you're able to see it. I just turned it on. And this is how the whole layout looks like. You have the leather dash all around there. You have the little screen, which is not touch screen, but you do have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, heated seats buttons, and more carbon fiber all around. And this is something what I love about Audi. Other vehicles, you have hidden vents for the air, or they are so sleek designed. Audi is all open. Air vent right here, and air vent that connects all the way to the side right there too. Right? Looks pretty cool. More carbon fiber, of course, all your drive buttons, a drive select mode that changed the whole game, cup holders right here, and this is your suede shifter as well. And a tiny bit of space here, but of course when you bring the space down, you can adjust where do you really want to keep your arm based on your comfort. Now coming back to the steering wheel, RS badging, flat bottom steering wheel, looks really neat. Now Alex is actually planning on putting a different steering wheel that has carbon fiber and the light in the middle that shows when he really need to shift. Now let me just show you how this vehicle sounds like before I go for a test drive. Let's go for a drive, baby. All right, here we are on the drive in our 2018 RS5. What a fun car to drive, you know, feels super blessed, I must say. The car feels really good. Comfort is great. Right now, I'm just in the comfort mode. One thing I've noticed is the drive modes have a huge effect on how your car runs. In the comfort and in the regular mode there, I'll show it to you in the auto mode. It changes your suspension mode, the suspension control, the stiffness, as well as your steering response according to the way you're driving. In comfort, it's going to be remaining the same. Then you can choose a dynamic mode. So you press this button and you see dynamic, and it just opens up your valves. So if I'm going to step on the gas, it's going to actually pop, right? For example, I'm going to try to do that. And it's going to sound like this. Feel this. Do you feel that? It's just so much fun. These cars are made for fun, actually. We'll go on a drive, we'll take it on a highway and see how it handles. The smile that you see on my face, that's the same smile that you're gonna have when you drive one of these cars, I'm telling you. Feels really comfy. But one thing with dynamic mode is every time you go on dynamic mode, the car actually, suspension goes so stiff, it's almost kills the whole comfort there. But that's the idea, you know, when your suspension is stiffer, you can take a corner, you're on a track, you can take a little bit of a turn on a higher speed and your car won't even move at all. That's the best portion about this vehicle. All right. Let's just take this exit here real quick, see how it happens. Watch my gauges rise. Woo! Wow! Wow! Does that Volkswagen knows that it owns Audi? I'm just kidding. Wow, it feels amazing. I'm telling you, it's something. What an experience. The steering wheel is super stiff, it's tight. Wow. And when you're trying to de-accelerate and you press on the brakes, it slows down pretty fast actually. All right, we'll try to take this exit in front of us and I'll show it to you how it goes. Our city roads are not the best, so obviously it's going to be really jumpy, especially when you're trying to take a corner and you have some slow cars in front of you. It's not that much fun. But you know what? I have some final thoughts regarding this car. I would love to share with you guys. I would love to own this car if my city roads are best and we don't have snow, because the car is lower to the ground, and if the highways are right, and I would love to take it on a spin, no problem. But since the fact that roads are not the best, it will be a challenge. Price point of view, I can buy this thing no problem, 50 grand, something like that. It's going to be actually a lot cheaper or affordable, I would say. But brand new, if I'm talking right now, a 2024 RS5, it's going to be hella expensive. It's going to be over 100 grand, especially based on the prices right now. But you know what? It's still a fun car to have. But me being more of an SUV person, that's where I'll have to draw the line if I really want to have this or not. But real question is, if I'll take this over a BMW M4 or a C63, as of now, I can confidently say that. Yeah, that is the case actually. I can confidently say that. But let me know your thoughts. Is this the car that you would see yourself driving? Is this something you would buy, and why? Drop a comment below. And as I said, do not forget to subscribe to my channel, because I'm going to post more of these fancy cars moving forward even more. And if you have any questions for me, feel free to drop it in the comments. Thank you so much.